Hello, TikTok. I'm saying hello to nobody because I never know what to do in the first like few minutes. Like, what do people do like at the start of a stream when there's no one there? Do they just like sing to themselves or count the alphabet out loud or something? I don't know. But anyway, in case anyone is popping over here, just say hello. Wondering if I should turn on my fan or my lights or anything. It's always the dilemma I run into is like whether or not to bother. Oh, hi there. Hello. Thank you for joining. Just got here. I was debating whether or not I should like turn my fan on. I never know what to do like with like noise issues in streams where it's like, cause it's like makes noise, you know. So I'm like, is that like irritating for like the entire stream? I have no clue. I could turn these on though. Hey. Me with my just like pointless theatrics. Hi people. Hello. How y'all doing? Hi. Apologies if I'm like disheveled at all. I was actually just streaming over on YouTube for like the past hour. So I'm like a little like harried. I don't know what the word is. So I was like filming like basically it takes me like 4 or 5 hours to get into this cosplay, and then I was filming videos for a while. Gotta say, didn't make as much as I was hoping, so there's a chance that after the stream I will go right back to making more videos. But yeah, then I was like streaming on YouTube for an hour, so like I feel like I'm like a little bit disheveled probably, but I'm doing my best. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like my cosplay. Thank you. I've only streamed in the Circus Baby cosplay like maybe this is like my third time, I want to say, like, because this is like one of my newer cosplays, so yeah, it's like kind of exciting. I'm like, I haven't like done this one a whole lot. Like I've streamed in my Mangle cosplay a bunch of times, but oh, do the cheeks light up? So yeah, actually right before this I was actually making a video about the making of the Circus Baby cosplay, because I get asked quite a lot of questions about that stuff, so I'm like putting together like a big old YouTube video about it. So the thing with the cheeks, I didn't do it today. I didn't light them up. I did light these up, but they've kind of faded already because I was like had them lit up for a while. But yeah, they actually do light up. Like, I'm wondering, I don't want to like mess up the makeup, so I don't want to like mess around with it too much, but yeah, I use like, I'm trying to decide like maybe I should like light the palms back up again, just to like demonstrate how the cheeks light up, because I use the same system. Let me see. I'm gonna try like lighting up one of the palms again, because yeah, that's the only thing is like the lights that I use, they're like these little I don't know what you call them, like lantern, like little lantern lights, and they're really great, but they go out after about like an hour. So like when I go to like conventions and stuff, I always end up having to like replace them partway through. Let's see. We lit up again, yeah. So so the cheeks light up just like that. But yeah, I'll replace the other hand too. But yeah, I don't want to mess with the makeup too much right now, because it's already in iffy shape because I was like filming and stuff for a while. But yeah, the cheeks do light up. If anyone has seen me in the Circus Baby cosplay at conventions, I do try really hard to like keep the lights up while I'm there. There's another one here. Cause yeah, I have the mask set up in a way where like there's like a way for me to like access under the cheeks. The other funny thing too about the cheeks is that they're made out of raffle balls. So okay, there we go. Not a perfect solution, but so we're lit up again. So do detailed cosplay. How am I doing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm glad you like my mango cosplay too. I'll for those who don't know, I will also be streaming here tomorrow, same time in my mango cosplay. For those of you who are fans of, I'm pretty sure Bangle is my most popular cosplay. Like, I don't even think that's up for debate. Do I do Bonnie? I haven't done a Bonnie cosplay yet. I'm actually trying to decide what FNAF cosplay to do next. Because so far I have, I only have Mangle and Circus Baby. Because, like, the only drawback to, like, the type of cosplaying that I do is, like, it takes a long time. So, like, I spent, I think, like, 7 months on this one. Circus Baby is, like, 4 months on Mangle. But that's because I had, like, a Halloween deadline with that one. I wonder if I should just turn the fan on. Screw it. Why not? I don't know. If that noise is annoying, let me know. But I always feel, like, weird being in this cosplay with the fan not on. It's, like, the most, like, iconic part of it. I don't know. Just think of it as, like, extra robot noises. Yeah, so, like, I'm, like, whatever, like, FNAF cosplay I do next, it's, like, it's gonna take a while. So it's, like, I have to pick one that I'm going to be focused on for quite some time. So, like, I've got, like, a list of, like, potential ones. I just have to, like, figure out where I'm going next with it. Oh, hi, Fiona. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like my cosplays. Leatherwork Dwarven Leathercraft on Facebook. Yeah, I'll check you out. Do I go to any cons? Yeah, I actually haven't streamed in, like, 6 weeks, because I got really busy with cons and stuff. I was just at Dragon Con like a month ago. I did 5 cosplays in a row. I did Mangle and Circus Baby, actually, which anyone who's been to Dragon Con knows that that's kind of a hardcore undertaking, because to do Dragon Con means being outside in the Georgia heat quite a lot. Anyone who has seen there's a video I took at Dragon Con where I was Mangle and I was paddleballing in the park near Dragon Con. I will say it was like 90 degrees out. Like, whew, I was a wet dog. But yeah, I do a lot of conventions and stuff. So I'm trying to, like, keep up with the chat here. I'm, like, a very slow reader, so I do apologize. Like, if you, like, ask something and I miss it, feel free to ask it again. A lot of times I have, like, a bit of a delay. Do you know the Zen Kaikon festival or convention? Why did I say festival? That was weird. That one sounds really familiar. Because the thing is, like, before I started cosplaying, I also, like, I'm an artist and I work in artist alleys. So, like, I know a lot of conventions from that, even, like, before cosplaying. So, like, I run into that a lot where, like, I feel like I know the name of, like, I swear I just heard something fall. I know, like, the name of, like, every convention ever, but, like, as far as, like, which ones I've been to, it's, like, a bit all over the map. But, yeah, like, I'm trying to think, like, this year I did Dragon Con, I did MomoCon, I did Anime Midwest. I actually was in the Artist Alley and cosplaying at ASEN. So I did 3 different cosplays on 3 different days while working in the Artist Alley, so that was an adventure. But yeah, I do a lot of conventions, so it's not uncommon. Like, I post videos on social media and people will be like, wait, I saw you at such and such show, and I'm like, yeah, you did. It's in Pennsylvania. I actually have done a show in Pennsylvania, so I haven't gone to that one, but I did Keystone Comic-Con a few years ago. But that was an Artist Alley one. I wasn't cosplaying in that particular case. But yeah, I actually have done a show in Pennsylvania. There was another Pennsylvania show someone recommended me. I wonder if it was that one, Zen Kaikon. It might have been that one. Maybe that's why the name sounds familiar. It was because someone suggested that one to me. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the look. I spent 3 hours trying to figure out how this is the first time seeing something FNAF on my FYP. FYPs are funny like that. I know. Sometimes, like, I see stuff on my FYP and I'm like, why? Like, what made them think I would want to see that? Like, I feel like my tastes were obvious, but... Oh, sorry. I have my 100% clown juice. Anytime I cosplay, this is my... I was live streaming on YouTube for an hour before this, so I was like, oh, so much talking. My fans are dying. They need to come back to life. Yeah, I'm trying. I got Circus Baby. I've got Mangle. My Mangle cosplay has been doing really well, actually. I'd say that's my only cosplay that's gone, like, not just, like, I feel like there's, like, a difference between niche viral and, like, viral, if that makes sense. There's, like, going viral within, like, a fandom, and then there's, like, oh gosh, that went mainstream, like, viral. And my Mangle cosplay did that, so, I'm trying to, like, keep the FNAF spirit alive. You're gonna do a Mangle, Gavin? Heck yeah. Details are insane, thank you so much. Spent 4 hours on search, the only FNAF that my FYP was straight DC Marvel. Oh my gosh, I run into that a lot too, because I actually, like, IRL, like, I work in the comics scene, and so I think, like, a lot of times, like, things like FYP and stuff, like, there's a lot of Big Brother going on, if you know what I mean, or it's, like, they're not just, like, looking at your activity there, but, like, your activity, like, everywhere, like, all your apps, like, all your stuff, and so it's, like, so many people I'm friends with and stuff are, like, in comics, so, like, even if I never search anything Marvel or DC, I'm still gonna get, like, inundated with comic stuff like that 24/7, just because, like, my whole, like, social sphere looks like that, which is fine. I've even done a Harley Quinn cosplay and stuff. Like, I love that stuff. I'm a huge Marvel DC fan. But yeah, it's just, like, it's funny how, like, sometimes, like, our FYPs and stuff can get, like, shifted in interesting ways like that. Sorry, I just realized I probably missed a whole bunch of the chat. I do apologize. I always try to keep up with the chat. I've been told, like, that's unusual. Is that unusual? I don't know. Like, I guess, like, it depends on the streamer, right? Like, some live streamers, like, they just, like, pick a thing to do, and then, like, they don't really, like, I have so much white paint in my hair. Ew. Clown white. I have to, like, wash this wig. But yeah, like, they, just, like, pick a thing to do, and they don't really, like, read the chat or anything. But I've, like, I don't know, I've always been, like, someone who wants to just, like, hang out, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know, so I'm always, like, trying to keep up with the chat, because to me, like, that is the stream. I don't know, is that weird? We're in the comments trying to leak when Deadpool becomes head of Marvel. I mean, I know some people who might genuinely have answers to things like that, but I probably shouldn't, I will say that is one of the frustrations of working in the scene, is sometimes I know stuff ahead of time that, like, mainstream doesn't know, but, like, I'm not allowed to talk about it, and I'm like, curses. Oh, thank you so much, Mal. I always try to, like, read people's usernames because I want to, like, acknowledge them, but, oh, sorry, anyone who's watched my videos probably knows, like, I just have, like, a weird way of whatever, but yeah, like, I just, like, I want to, like, acknowledge people and, like, and show that, like, you know, I love chatting with everyone and stuff, but then, like, I'm, like, bad at reading usernames, so then I just end up, like, seeming weird. That's what do good. I love your guys. Thank you so much, Dr. Pepper. Ooh, I love Dr. Pepper. Like, as the drink. I was actually drinking some Diet Dr. Pepper earlier today. Hi, Dee. Hi. Thank you so much, everyone. Gosh, I haven't streamed on TikTok in, like, a really long time. I think it's, like, genuinely been, like, 5-6 weeks. I feel like I'm, like, a little rusty still, and not, like, in the fun, like, animatronic way. Although even that, like, I was, like, rusty. Like, I was trying to film content before I was streaming, and, like, I haven't filmed, well, okay, like, at Dragon Con, like, a month ago, I did film Mangle and Circus Baby content, so, like, you know, I did, like, I wouldn't say I was, like, fully, like, rusty, but the last cosplay that I filmed content for is, like, I have the new Spampton cosplay, which is, like, a very different, like, move set, not to, like, talk in gamer terms, but I don't know how else to put it, yeah, so it's, like, when I was trying to film content for, Circus Baby, it was, like, I was like, oh, man, like, it's been a while since I've, like, had to, Yeah, see, like, even there, like, I wanted to kind of do the Spampton, right? Like, the marionette, and I'm like, no, that's not Circus Baby. It's wrong. Circus Baby should be, like, more, like, stiff, and I was like, oh, I'm rusty. I'm, like, literally rusty. So sad. And I'm doing Mangle tomorrow, so I'm just like, no, you're not allowed to be rusty. You have to nail it. Oh, thank you so much, Evantrine. Thank you. I'm so glad you like my cosplay. If the fan is annoying, by the way, like, just let me know. Like, I know it's, like, my Circus Baby and, Mangle cosplays, like, have a lot of, like, parts that are, like, in motion and stuff, and I never know if that's, like, driving anyone nuts. They're great for videos, but it's, like, for streaming, like, I don't know. Like, I'll be doing Mangle tomorrow. That one has, like, the blinking heart, which probably drives some people crazy, but, do my best Circus Baby impression? Do you mean, like, voice lines or, like, the motions? I do have, like, one video in my drafts where, it's, like, Circus Baby voice lines. I haven't posted it yet, but it's, like, the one where it's, like, you know, you're in the scooping room. Oh, yeah, that just reminded me. Sorry, I have a little, I tend to be really scatterbrained during these. So when I was at Dragon Con, I ran into an interesting person. I was in my Circus Baby cosplay, and I ran into this guy, and he's like, whoa, you're doing Circus Baby. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, you're not even going to believe this, but the actress who played Circus Baby used to be my teacher. And I was like, what? So that was an interesting conversation. I did not know that apparently her VA was a teacher, which is funny because I was a teacher for a couple of years too, so I was just like, hey, we got that in common. Yes, I'm very old. If you're like, what, you were a teacher? Yes, I'm ancient. I too am a defunct, decaying. Oh, see, I'm doing the Spampton again. No Spampton arms. No marionettes. That's like my instinct now, is to do like Spampton. Can't wait to meet you. Yeah, I've done a few videos with that one. You follow me on YouTube? Thank you so much. I have so few followers over there, so like people who follow me on YouTube, I really appreciate it. It's the same username as here if anyone wants to check it out. Yeah, I started up on YouTube like only like 7 or 8 months ago, so like granted I haven't been there as long as like here or like Instagram, but like man, I'm like on the struggle bus on YouTube. I feel like videos that do really well like here or like on Instagram, like YouTube just like hates them. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Jeez. Like, God, my like percentage, my like view percentage over there sometimes, I'm like, wow, like who did I offend? But that's content creation for you. You just followed my TikTok just now? Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, like I'm trying to, you know, I never thought I'd be someone who was all over social media, so now I'm trying to like just learn how to like do it. And, oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gift. So nice. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm trying to, like, I just started a Patreon a few weeks ago. Every time I like bring that up, I like want to like barf, but but that exists too if anyone's interested. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like dedicated. That's like the best way I can put it. I'm like fully dedicated to the like art and cosplay and all of that. So I'm just like, I'm all in, like all the social media channels, Patreon, all of that. I'm just like, that's why like I finally started streaming. Like for like I think like the first like year or so that I was on TikTok, I never ever streamed. Like this is actually a more newish thing for me, so I do apologize if I'm like super awkward. How do I hold that cup with the glowing ball? They're like they're pretty much like glued on. Oh yeah, I just realized I haven't had like my microphone. It's ice cream. Would you like a scoop? I was like, oh crap, I forgot my prop over there. You just followed? Thank you so much. I have a TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to get an anime cosplay. Ooh, that would be fun. Which anime? Can I eat the microphone? I know, right? It doesn't like look delicious. Especially because it's got like the pearl, like, I tried to make it look like whipped cream. So I don't know why, like, I forgot to, like, be holding it. Like, I was filming content for a while, so, I had it, like, with me for all of those. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Everyone's doing that microwave thing now, and it just makes me laugh, because I've been doing this for, like, months, but I guess now it's a trend. I'm like, I don't know, my Circus Baby is just constantly rotating, but But yeah, I was like, as soon as I started streaming, I set this aside and then completely forgot about it. But yeah, it's like, it's kind of funny trying to like hold this with the ball. It's very clicky. Wait, that's the other thing too, is like, I usually don't get the chance to demo this. Well, I feel like if I adjust the masters right, I don't know if you can hear it, but the eyelashes, they click like a robot. It's really funny. I didn't like do that on purpose when I set it up, because I was making the cosplay, but as soon as I realized, there we go, that I like actually click like a robot, I was like, that's amazing. That was the greatest happy accident ever. I should really make like a video like actually showing that that's like a thing, because yeah, usually like the only chance I get to show people is like if I'm at conventions or like streaming or something. But yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Adam Baylor. Hi. Sorry, I'm like trying to catch up with the chat here. That was so awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm being very slow with the chat. What am I gonna be for Halloween? I'm glad you asked, because this, like, Halloween is like, it is my everything. It is like, as soon as Halloween ends, I immediately start thinking about what cosplay I'm doing next. Sometimes I even immediately start working on it. So I don't know how many people know this, but like my mango cosplay actually was last year's Halloween cosplay, just to like give you an idea of like the level to which I do this stuff. So this year I'm doing Spampton Neo from Deltarune. So for those who have seen the regular Spampton cosplay that I debuted just like a few days ago, like I just started posting some videos where I was just like being like extra creepy because I can. That's like basically phase 1 of Halloween. I was like, okay, do the regular Spampton. He's like practice. And then as I'm like working on Spampton Neo, like it's like, I guess like in my mind I was like, okay, so Spampton is like on a mission to like get the Neo body in the game, so I can like do that for real. Like I'm like Spampton, and I'm trying to like make the Neo body. So I don't know. I thought it'd be like a funny gimmick. It's gonna be like kind of like with like Mango and Circus Baby, though. It's gonna be like a redesign where it's like, you know, in Deltarune, like Spampton Neo, of course, is like just pixels. There's not much to like decipher. But I'm gonna be going for like a glam rock, like horror, like kind of like a body horror like version. But yeah, I've got like random parts everywhere. Like there's gonna be like this, whoa, it's like glowing. Whoa. Something with the filter. But yeah, I got that. I got like sports gear I'm gonna be painting and stuff. Yeah, Spampton Neo is gonna be like, it's gonna be awesome. So I'm super hyped for that. Anytime anyone asks me about Halloween this year, I'm like, yes, yeah, oh man, it's gonna be great. I'm so thirsty. I was like, for those who are new here, I was actually streaming for like an hour on YouTube before this, so. Ugh, I'm dying. Oh, yeah, I got my little mango over here too. He's like sitting next to my my drink. But anyways, yeah, Halloween is like, this is like my favorite time of year. Like the second October started, I was just like, let's go. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I wasn't sure like how many people would be here, because like I haven't streamed on TikTok in quite a while, and then like I don't know, on top of that, like my reach has been like, oh, like I don't know if it's like happening to all cosplayers or if it's just me. I kind of like notoriously have bad reach for some reason. I feel like every video I post always like just immediately gets hit with like a bunch of comments being like, why doesn't this have likes? And I'm like, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I feel like that being said, like my reach lately has been like somehow even worse, which is like man, like my Mangle can't even get like 1,000 views anymore, which is like unheard of for that cosplay. So I'm just like, oh geez. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that, but yeah, I was like a little worried that like no one would show up to this live, because it's like last time I streamed like 6 weeks ago, like my reach was like really good at the time, like all my videos were like doing really well. So I want to say like Circus Baby was getting like 50 to 100 viewers. Mangle was like up to 500 viewers. But yeah, like, I came into this one being like, I'd be lucky to get even like 20 viewers at any given time. So I don't know. It seems like that stuff just comes and goes in phases, you know. Oh, hi Kat. Thanks for joining. Yeah, like I'm sure like other creators like experience this too, where it's just like, you know, you go through these like high periods where like your videos are doing really well, and then you like go through these like dips where it's like nothing you do seems to work. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like my cosplay. But yeah, like let's see, we have 45 people here. That's actually way more than I expected. So that makes me very happy. I'm so glad, because yeah, my reach lately has just been like, as soon as Mangle started dipping under the 1,000 views, I was like, uh-oh. Oh boy, we're in trouble now, huh? Oh, hi. Sorry, I really, like, a bunch of people joined, and hello. Also, I see people following, and thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I really do. Like, I'm just, yeah, I'm always, like, kind of on the struggle bus, so it really means a lot to me. Best cosplay ever, you just gained a follower. Thank you so much. Thank you for following. Oh my gosh. Yay. Yeah, because I even, like, my ability to, like, gain followers lately has been, like, at one point I actually, like, I don't know what I did, but I lost so many that, like, my number was, like, something .4, and then it, like, dropped down to .3 for a while, and I was like, did I lose, like, 1,000 followers? What did I do? I don't know, I'm always on the struggle bus, I'm telling you. Don't even go back to my FNAF face. Well, you know, between, like, cosplayers and the movie coming up, I don't know if you can fully escape it. That and, like, Into the Pit just came out, and... Wait, is that what it's called, or am I just thinking of the song? I was making a video with the song, and now I'm, like, my wires are... My Circus Baby wires are crossed. I don't know why... I don't think Circus Baby would be doing these kinds of moves, but... Yeah. You like that, the glitter? Yeah, I was just showing people how, like, I click when I blink. But yeah, for those who haven't noticed, I have, like, a ton of glitter, like, under the mask. I just have to be really careful when I take the makeup off, though, because, it kind of, like, can, like, it's, like, coarse. You know, like, if you could picture, like, running, like, sandpaper over your face. So I have to be really careful, because, like, I'm also doing Mangle tomorrow, and Mangle, I also do, well, I only have one eye when I Mangle, but on that eye, like, I do the same glitter thing. So if I do, like, 2 days in a row where I have to take the glitter off, I'm like, yeah, I really messed up my face doing that, like, not too long ago, where I did, Mangle and Circus Baby 2 days in a row, but there was a third day where I did something with glitter. I don't remember what the reason was, but, like, wow, like, my face, it was bad enough that, like, my parents saw me and gasped in horror, because, like, I looked like a monster. You joined FNAF during FNAF 2? Heck yeah. I've, like, been, like, all over the map with the FNAF thing. Like, when people ask, like, when did you join the FNAF fandom, I don't know. Because I feel like I came in and out at the beginning, and then... Oh my goodness, thank you so much! Thank you for the gift. Sorry, I missed the name of... I always try to, like, say the name, and then I'm such a slow reader, I missed it. But thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. But yeah, like, when I try to think, like, when did I, like, specifically, like, become a part of the FNAF fandom, I'm like, I don't know, because I was, like, playing around with it for a while, and, like, I think it was, like, at some point, I, like, sat down and watched, like, all of the game theory videos that were already out at the time. I feel like that was, like, probably the moment, if I had to pick an official moment, where I basically binged, like, I don't even know how many videos were out at that point, but it was a heck of a lot. Able to do a Wither Bonnie? I've gotten so many requests for a Wither Bonnie, actually. Yeah, I haven't figured out exactly who I'm doing next. Like, I've got a bunch of things on, I think my most requested one has been Ballora, and I'm guessing that's because of the Circus Baby cosplay. It's, like, making people think of Ballora, maybe? Is it because of the swishy skirt? Is that why? That's okay. Yeah, that's been my most requested one. So I've definitely, like, I've taken some notes on things like, ideas I might have for that one. I've been thinking about doing Roxy, maybe. Because I have some interesting ideas with her, too, involving, like, UV makeup and stuff. I don't know, like, I've got thoughts. I've got ideas with Roxy, and I feel like I've had so much fun with Mangle. Like, I love doing the, like, animalistic ones. So I feel like Roxy would be really fun. I'd love to do Springtrap. Like, Springtrap would be, like, a guilty pleasure one where it's, like, I just love horror. And I'm hoping when my Spamped in Neo is done for Halloween, like, people will realize, like, oh, yeah, she loves horror. I mean, my first viral video on TikTok was my Silent Hill nurse. So, I mean, anyone who's been following me since, like, I first got here, like, a year and a half ago, like, yeah, like, clearly, like, horror is my thing. Especially with, like, the Silent Hill nurse where I just, like, I had, like, all the, like, nasty moves and stuff. So, I feel like I could, like, really rock that with, like, Springtrap, too. I'm, like, stepping on cords here. I have, like, wires all over the floor. It's, like, a disaster. But, yeah, like, I don't know. I love the horror stuff, so I feel like if I did, like, Springtrap, I could, like, really, like, lean into it, you know, just, like, get real nasty. I'm definitely going to a Spampton. I've been practicing my Spampton Neo. I gotta get my, like, my marionette arms going. So, yeah, I don't know. It's, like, whatever, like, FNAF animatronic I pick next, it's just, you know, it's gonna take probably months. Circus Baby took 7 months. Mangle took, like, 3 or 4-ish, but I had, like, the Halloween deadline. Like, Circus Baby taking 7 months was unusual. It's because I didn't have a deadline, so I was kind of, like, dallying. Nobody says dallying. Who says that word? Sorry, I don't know why I'm, like, I am painfully uncool. Yeah, I was meandering. I was working on it in various, like, little increments here and there. This cost me a lot of time, unfortunately. I was working on a video on how I made this cosplay for YouTube. It's been slow because I keep running out of storage space on my phone, so I have to, like, film in, like, tiny increments. But yeah, like, for those who haven't heard that story from me before, like, my dad actually helped me out with this part, because he's really good at this stuff to the extent that I joke that my dad is William Afton if he wasn't evil, which I think is very funny since he helped me with the Circus Baby cosplay. But I will admit, I was really stubborn about it. Like, I'm usually, like, fiercely independent about my cosplays. Like, to the extent that it's, like, dumb, where it's, like, I have a couple of roommates, like, they'll see me working on something with a cosplay where clearly if I just asked one of them to help me out really quick, like, things would get done so much faster, and instead I'm just, like, taking the dumbest route possible because I'm like, no, I do everything myself. So I spent, like, 2 weeks, like, trying to make this myself and, like, just kept messing up, and because, like, my dad taught me a lot of this stuff, so I was like, I should be able to do this. But finally, after, like, 2 weeks of wasting time, I, like, swallowed my pride and went to my dad being like, Mr. Afton, sir, I need a low RPM motor propeller function, please. So he took pity on me and he helped me out with this. I mean, I did all, like, the corset, the rigging, the wires, like, all of that, like, I took care of myself, but getting that low RPM motor to happen was, oof, I was struggling. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, I'm so glad you like my cosplay. Thank you. Sorry, I just realized I'm missing the chat again. I'm like, it's gonna be even worse tomorrow, like, for those who don't know, I'm gonna be, same time tomorrow, I will be doing my Mangle cosplay live stream, and, the difference between, you love all my cosplays, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm old, so I only know how to do these heart hands. I don't know how to do the other, like, every time I try, like, my fingers won't do it for some reason, especially with these on. Yeah, like, this cosplay, like, at least, like, I have, like, both eyes. Am I clicking? But with Mangle, I only have one eye, and it has a contact lens in, which I should also mention, I do not wear contacts with Circus Baby. I've had a couple people who thought I did. I just have really freaky pale eyes. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Jigglypuff. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to, like, do, like, but these are, like, so, thank you. I'm making a little tent here. But yeah, I only have the one eye with Mangle, and so, I try to keep up with the chat. Like, I know some streamers, like, they don't follow the chat, but I like to treat like live streams as like a hangout session. I live a very isolated life. I basically never talk to anybody. Like sometimes I have like a really rough voice in live streams because I go days without talking, and then I live stream and like my vocal cords don't know how to handle it, which is like sad and embarrassing to admit, but it's true. But when I try to keep up with the chat as Mangle, it's like I just see like a blur, and I do the best I can, but but at least with Circus Babe, I'm like, okay, I have both eyes. I should actually be keeping up with the chat. Also, I saw someone asking how I made the mask. So for some reason, like, it's just become a thing that I always use these masquerade masks. Like, I did it with Mangle, I've done it with Circus Baby. My new Spamton cosplay, I also have been using one of these masks. So yeah, basically they're like a cheap, like masquerade mask, like really, really cheap. Like, you can get them in bulk where like each mask is like just a few cents. Like, they're so cheap. And then, yeah, I just, like, I kind of messed with them. This particular mask is actually 2 masks. I don't know if you can really tell, but, like, so there's actually a second mask under here that I painted black. And then this top mask is actually cut. So I often get asked, can it open? It actually can. Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you. Heart hands back. Thank you. Yeah, I could actually open this. It's glued down right now. Like, the only reason I haven't opened it is just, like, I don't know. I guess I just was, like, worried maybe trying to put it back together. Like, I might mess it up, which is silly. I think it would be fine. Like, because even, like, here, like, I have these are cut out through both masks. Like, everything is... I made everything to open it. So it's, like, been a little cowardly that I haven't yet. Because, yeah, there's even, like, the secret jewels. Like, the jewels are on the mask under this one. So, yeah, so unlike my Mangle mask and also my Spamton mask now, Circus Baby is actually 2 masks. And then these here, like, these are actually raffle balls. Like, the kind, like, used in, like, bingo games and, like, lottery. I got, like, a big bag of them. For, like, a discount. That's why, like, I've been using them on everything, because I have so many of them now. Like, so, like, these ended up here, too. Sorry, I know they're, like, randomly glowing here. I mean, the nice thing about these is the ones I don't use, like, I have 2 cats. And so, like, if you put them together as, like, a ball, like, they make, like, a great cat toy. One of my cats doesn't care about it at all, but my other cat is, like, he loves it. Sorry, Charles, I missed again. Hard time taking all that off, yeah. Yeah, it takes me, like, Circus Baby is actually my most difficult one. You'd think Mangle would be the one that takes the longest to put on, but actually Circus Baby is harder. I think because of the makeup, to be honest. Like, it's just more complicated makeup. Because, like, yes, I have a mask on, but there's actually, like, a lot of, like, makeup involved in it. It's a kind of like a illusion combo. Have to, like, paint my neck and everything. Yeah, I'd say, like, it took me, like, 5 hours to get all this on. It'll probably take, like, an hour to get it all off. Especially, like, the makeup is gonna be, like, a nightmare to get off. But, yeah, because there's a lot of layers. Like, even the skirt is, like, 3 different layers happening. Like... So, a lot of, like, hidden wires and stuff. So, it's gonna be a chore, for sure. But that's okay. I'm used to it. Like, I did Dragon Con, like, a month ago, and I did 5 cosplays in 5 days, including Mangle and Circus Baby. So, at this point, I'm like, an expert on, getting up early, doing hours and hours and hours of tedious makeup, getting it all off again at the end, after many hours of wearing all of it. Yeah, I'm, like, getting, like, hardcore at it now. And the fan moves. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, this is, like, the one thing where, like, it was, like, the first idea I had with this cosplay, and I just refused to do Circus Baby until the fan could turn. Like, I don't know why, I was so stubborn about it. Like, as I was, like, designing this cosplay, like, there was a few moments where I thought, like, I couldn't pull this off, and I was like, man, if I can't get it to work, I'm not doing this. I'm going to be so stubborn about this. Which, it's funny, because, like, I've had to make compromises on some stuff. I feel like all of my cosplays always end up having, like, some ambitious ideas that just don't work out. Like, I will say, like, I'm actually glad it didn't work out, because it just, I think it would have been stupid, but, like, my Mango cosplay originally, I had, like, ideas that involved this, like, defunct, like, blow dryer thing that I found, like, at a thrift store, and I was gonna, like, have, like, this whole, like, inside to the endo head, like, tunnel in there, and it's, like, just, like, ambitious ideas like that, where it's, like, I'll try stuff for weeks and then realize, like, this is not happening. I had a really wild idea with Spampton. I know I just debuted that cosplay a few days ago. This is gonna sound really, really messed up. Oh, thank you so much for following me. So I see all these people following me, I just, like, thank you, I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the roses. Thank you, Skylar. It's so sweet, thank you. Yeah, I had this idea for Spampton where, like, because I have these masquerade masks, I was going to, like, insert, like, these hook things into the mask that would, like, force the smile so that I couldn't, like, not smile. I tried everything. I could not get it to work. Or, like, I could, but it looked stupid. So that was, like, a case of, like, a cosplay idea that was just, it was just too ambitious. It just wasn't, it sounded great on paper, was not functional. Oops, sorry. Okay, that's the other thing, if anyone's wondering, like, this thing is not dangerous. Like, I can, like, I wear this to conventions, and it's like, I'm sure people are like, what, you're walking around like that? It's not gonna harm anybody. It's a low RPM motor. It just pauses. But yeah, I really wanted to do that hook idea. I was sad that it didn't work. But this spinning fan was just one of those rare cases where I refused to let it go. Like, other ideas where I'm just like, okay, I'll accept defeat. But this one, I was like, no, I'm not doing Circus Baby if I can't get the fan rotating to happen. I don't know why I was so stubborn about it. Do I want to cosplay as after Mangle? Do you mean, like, FNAF specific or just in general? Because right now I'm working on a Spampton Neo cosplay for Halloween. But as far as, like, what I'm going to do after that, I'm not sure. Sorry about my squeaky floors, by the way. They're really bad. But I do want to do another FNAF animatronic after Spampton Neo. I just have to, like, pick which one. I don't know. I'm torn on a few. So I guess, like, yeah, if someone were to say, like, what are you doing after Halloween, after Spampton Neo, like, it will be a FNAF cosplay. I just have to decide which one. I'm tempted to, like, put it up to a poll. I just opened a Patreon a few days ago. I always want to, like, barf every time I say that. Like, the Spampton cosplay feels, like, so correct now, because I'm just, like, I feel like just, like, I have to, like, I don't know. I'm not good at, like, advertising. And, like, that cosplay gives me an excuse, but it, like, makes me, like, sick. But yeah, like, I know, like, Patreon, and also, like, YouTube community tab, both of those have, like, the polling functions, so I'm, like, I'm tempted to just, like, leave it up to everyone else and just be like, okay, here's a list of animatronics that I might do, who do you want? Although if I do that, I think I know what the answer is going to be, because, like, my most requested, cosplay is definitely Ballora. I get asked constantly. I had a Mangle video that went viral, and I don't just mean, like, niche viral, where it's, like, viral within, like, a fandom. I mean, like, it went, like, mainstream, like, it was scary kind of viral, where I was, like, kind of afraid to look at my phone for a while. In a good way. Like, it was great, but I was just, like, I wasn't used to it, so I was just, like, oh god, what's happening? But, like, I think I got asked in the comments of that video in, like, 15 different languages, at least, to do a Ballora cosplay. It was, like, wild how many people were asking, like I said, in every language out there. Because, yeah, like, that video had, like, thousands of comments, so, yeah, that was, interesting. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad there's still people here. Like, I was really worried, like, my reach has been really bad lately, and, like, I haven't streamed in a while, so I was like, I hope I don't show up and then there's, like, 5 people here, but no, we have almost 50 people. That's awesome. Oh, and I just realized I haven't been looking at the likes. We have almost 14,000 likes, too. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so glad. Funtime Chica. I have been thinking about a Chica cosplay. I feel like Chica has so many like interesting options. I do think glam rock Chica would be really fun. I don't know, but if I do a glam rock one, I do think I'll do Roxy. Roxy's been pretty high up on my like potential cosplay list because I have like some interesting ideas for her. Plus like I don't know, Mangle has just like made me like really love doing the like I don't know, like I'm just like yeah, Wolfie cosplays, rah, rar X3. Yes, I'm very old, by the way, like ancient. Just yeah, that's probably why I relate to animatronics because I'm just like a rusty old. Yeah. Lolbit. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of requests to do a Lolbit cosplay. I actually keep forgetting to have my mic. I have to have my mic. I have to be proper Circus baby. I keep like putting it down and then forgetting I put it down. Yeah, I think because of my Mangle cosplay, a lot of people like also want a Lolbit cosplay, so I get asked a lot to do that one. Elizabeth, is that you? Yeah, I do have an Elizabeth cosplay. I've done some transition videos with Elizabeth and Circus Baby. I know I had like the Afton family one that I did recently. I did like a fun transition with that one. That being said, like the wig got messed up. So if anyone's like, how come you haven't done the Elizabeth Afton transitions in a while? I need a new wig. So it some stuff happened to it. Things happen. Those who like know my Danganronpa cosplays, I know infamously I got a new Tsumugi cosplay, and then like 2 weeks into that, one of my cats decided that he hated Tsumugi and threw the wig like across the room and then scared himself. So he also like scrambled through the wig. So when I say like sometimes things just happen to wigs, sometimes things just happen to wigs. So yeah, I'm not done with the Elizabeth Afton cosplay. I know it's been a while since I've brought her out. I just luckily like all my wigs are cheap. Like even this one was just like a cheap Amazon wig that I like redid basically. But yeah, I can easily replace the Elizabeth one. I just haven't done it yet because I still have all the clothes and everything. So she'll be back. Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! That's awesome. October birthdays, heck yeah. I don't have an October birthday, but I love October and spooky season. So that people with October birthdays, I'm just like, yeah. So I got my clown juice. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like my cosplay. It makes me so happy. And I'm like genuine with that stuff too. Like, oh yeah, happy spooky month. Yes, best time of year. But yeah, like I always feel like I don't know. I never want people to think I'm like a broken record whenever I'm like saying thank you and like because I know like I'm notorious for like replying to all comments and stuff. But it's like coming from a very genuine place. Like I'm not like I don't know how to like explain it, but it's like I don't know like there's like no separation between like me and like the art that I do and the cosplaying that I do. Like it's all like that just is me. So like my gratitude is like very real. Like I don't know how to say it in a way that doesn't sound like kind of depressing. I hate to say it, where it's like this is all I have, but it's true. It's just like I live and breathe this stuff. So it's like when like people compliment the cosplays or they follow me or they like my stuff, like just any of it, like I'm just like genuinely just like really happy. I don't know. I never take any of it for granted is the best way I can put it. Like I never thought I'd be able to do any of this stuff, so I'm just very like genuinely appreciative. And I never want anyone to think that I'm not, because I am. Can never do that much for cosplay and have enough time. Yeah, this stuff is so time consuming. Like, yeah, Circus Baby, I spent 7 months just like slowly chipping away at it. It is extremely time consuming. That's why like my Halloween cosplay, my Spampton Neo cosplay, like I've actually been just kind of like secretly working on it for months already. I've only just recently started sharing some of the process stuff, but a lot of that has been in the works way longer. Like I want to say I haven't shared it, but I hand drew the concept for the cosplay like maybe 4 months ago or something like that. So yeah, I've been at this for a while, and it's just, yeah, I slowly chip away at it. Also, I apologize for the fact that I keep fidgeting with the mask. A lot of the cosplays that I design, they're designed for, like, I basically never take photos. I am not a photo person. I'm super awkward in photos. I encourage them at cons when people, like, I'm always like, yes, please, like, if you see me at a con, like, absolutely come ask for a photo, but I never take photos. But, like, my stuff is always, like, designed for, like videos and everything. And so, because of that, there's a certain kind of, like, padding and stuff that I've, like, added to the mask, to work well with videos, but it doesn't always mean that, like, my masks work well for, like, talking for hours. So, yeah, like, the reason I'm, like, constantly fidgeting with them is it's just, like, because of all the, like, animated mouth and face and cheek moving, it, like, shifts the masks around in ways that, like, they weren't really designed for, and it's, like, I realize that nobody notices or cares about things like that at all. It's just me being weird about it, but it's, like, because I'm, like, able to see myself here, I'm just like, I have to just eternally adjust everything until it looks right, because I'm constantly stuck in that, like, video making brain. Which, yeah, I was making videos of Circus Baby prior to this. I didn't make as much content as I was hoping, so after this stream I'm probably gonna actually go back to making more videos, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm doing Mango tomorrow, so it's not like I'm, like, gonna be low on content. And then, of course, I've spammed Neo for Halloween, which hopefully should give me quite a lot of videos. But that being said, like, it's like I can put these cosplays on again, so anytime, like, I stream and then I don't make a lot of videos because, like, I spent all that time streaming, because I was streaming on YouTube for, like, an hour before this. It's not the end of the world, because I'm just like, I'll just put the cosplay on again on a different day and then make more videos. How did I make the fan spin? So I'm actually working on a video for YouTube, like a full, like, how I made the Circus Baby cosplay. It's been taking me a while to make it because I keep running out of phone storage. So it's like I'll film, like, here's, like, some of the makeup, and then I have to, like, offload that content, and then, like, make, like, here's more makeup, like, here's how I, like, worked on the wig, like, stuff like that. It's like I can't have it all on my phone at once, like, filming-wise. So I was actually filming the rest of that today. Like, before I came onto the stream, I was, like, filming, like, explanations of how I made the fan and everything. So I should have all of that up soon, which it will be useful because it's, like, I'm not wearing this stuff in the video, so it's, like, I can show everything in ways that I can't really do right now. But basically, this propeller is, like, and it's, like, low RPM. Like, that's how low it is. Like, that it just, like, there's no resistance. It's connected to, like, a very, very low RPM motor, and, like, the motor, it's kind of, like, you can see, like, the metal part here, but, it's, like, kind of hidden by, like, all this, like, these, like, dummy wires and stuff that I set up to kind of, like, obscure everything. There's, like, utility hooks and stuff like that, and then, like, I have, like, this battery pack under here. I'm not flashing anybody. These are not see-through. They're pants, basically. But, yeah, there's, like, these wires that are connected to this, like, 1-pound battery pack here. And so I can actually just hit the switch like that really easily. It's a little heavy. But the skirt is so fluffy that it's, like, completely hidden, thankfully. So yeah, so it's, like, that's basically how I put it all together. It was really tricky because it's, like, low RPM motors are, like, a thing, like, stuff isn't, like, you can't just, like, buy stuff that has, like, motors like that. Because, like, if you think about, like, ceiling fans or, like, handheld, like, electric fans, like, think how fast they move. Like, and it's, like, you can't, if I had something like that attached to this, first of all, it would just look really silly. But it wouldn't even, like, show up in videos. Like, if I tried to film content, you wouldn't even see, like, it would probably just be, like, a blur or something. And so for a few weeks, I actually tried to, like, slow down electronics like that myself. Like, it got bad. I was, like, tweezers deep inside of machines, like, taking things apart, and it was, like, a big mess. And, I mean, I like to joke that my dad is William Afton if he wasn't evil. I mean, my dad would have been proud of, like, watching me dismantling, like, random electronics and stuff, but I was not successful, so I did eventually have to go to my dad and just be like, I need a slow moving fan and I'm failing. Help. So he did help me out with that. He like got me the battery pack and stuff. But yeah, it's like it is a case like I've had a few comments like, don't get me wrong, I don't care. I get so many hate comments, like I don't it doesn't faze me, I don't care, but I have had like a few comments where like people are like, your cosplay is so stupid, like you clearly just attached like a handheld like air conditioning fan to a corset, and I'm like, I definitely didn't, because literally those can't do that. Like, there is not, like, any, like, fan you can purchase that can move like that. Like, you have to make that yourself, so, but yeah, I mean, I don't care. Anytime I get comments that I'm just like, okay. Not a big deal. Can I have ice cream? And so my microphone is like ice cream. Isn't that silly? I have a little cherry on top and everything. I tried to make the pearls look like whipped cream. I don't know why, like, it just, I always thought, like, growing up that, like, microphones looked like ice cream. So it was, like, something about it just seemed really funny to me. I was like, what if I combined the two? Oh, thank you so much for following. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat again. Thank you. Oh my gosh, so many people are following. Y'all are so sweet. Oh my gosh. I've been, like, struggling so much with followers lately. Like, I lost, like, 1,000 followers at one point. I have no idea what I did. Like, so it's been rough lately. I'm like, jeez. Sorry, it moves so fast. I saw something and then I feel like I missed a question. If anyone like asks a question and I miss it, like feel free to ask it again. I'm just really, really slow. Plus like the mask makes things difficult. Like there's kind of like a weird like halo of light around my eyes because the like I don't know if you guys can hear, but they click, like, my clicky eyelashes and stuff. And all the like the glitter and everything, like everything's kind of like blurry. I deserve all the balls. Aw, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. I think, like, last week, I only gained, like, 20 followers the entire week or something. And it's because, like, I also, like, lost a bunch, and I was like, oh no, what am I doing wrong? It just happens sometimes. Like, you just, like, go through these, like, weird phases, and, yeah. At one point, I had a video go viral, and, I gained a lot of followers, and I guess a lot of them were bots. Because one day I literally watched it with my own eyeballs. I think it was 9,000 followers disappear. like literally, like, TikTok just pulled the plug on 9,000 of my followers in an instant, and I was like, oh, well. So, when I tell people I've been on the struggle bus, like, with this stuff, it's like, man, you all have no idea, like, I have days like that where I'm just like, okay, I guess, not bad. But yeah, I think it's just like, they must have just been like a lot of bots or something that came about from like that video going viral, so it's like, I got like a ton of followers from that video going viral. It was just amazing how many of them were deleted immediately. I was like, okay, well, start from scratch. TikTok, it's like, it giveth and it taketh away. Shake hand in character? How so? Oh, someone has a birthday? Hazelden? Happy birthday! Sorry, I think I missed the initial message about it. Oh, sorry, my, like, neck is short. I've been wearing this cosplay for several hours now, so, like, some of the makeup is, like, fading. Pretend you didn't see that. I'm, like, such a perfectionist about this stuff. Like, I know, like, nobody cares but me, but I get weird about it. I'm just like, no. Human skin, not okay. Two people have birthdays today? Oh, a happy early birthday. You have a birthday in 2 days. That's awesome. I feel like so many people I know have October birthdays, and I'm so jealous because October is like the best month. It's like the spooky month. I don't have an October birthday, so like I'm just like so envious of all these people with October birthdays. I'm like, lucky. I want a spooky month birthday. Oh, geez. I have a mango plush over here, and I just realized he was, like, lying on his side. I'm sorry. Sit up. Sit up. There you go. Okay. They're sitting up properly now. I feel bad. They were like... Wenda from Sprunky is in here. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at, like, knowing things. Like, are they another content creator? You don't have an October birthday either? Yeah. Me neither. I got a summer birthday. I want a spooky birthday. The fandom? I'm not familiar with that fandom. I tend to, like, kind of live under a rock. I always feel so bad, like, I'm trying. I will say, like, I'm always, like, trying my hardest to, like, catch up with everything. Because a lot of times I'm, like, way, way behind on, like, just all the goings on. So, like, people will mention, like, fandoms and, like, you know, the names of, like, content creators and streamers and things. And it's, like, I'm, like, not caught up. And then I'm, like, oh, no, I don't know what that is. And then like, I feel bad. But I'm trying my best. You know what Octua means? Oddly enough, I actually do know what that means, but that's mostly just because I watched a few YouTube videos where, like, other people talked about it. Like, I know, like, Funky Frogbait just did a video about it. What is your favorite character you've cosplayed? I would probably Mangle. So, like, just FYI, I will be doing my Mangle cosplay live stream tomorrow at the exact same time. So if you were able to catch this one, I hope you can catch tomorrow's. Same thing, like, starts at 7 p.m. CST. Because, yeah, I'm a Central Time person. But, yeah, my Mango cosplay is always, like, very near and dear to me. And she came about, actually, as my Halloween costume from last year. So I'm very excited because I suddenly realized that Halloween will be her birthday, her 1-year birthday, which I think is adorable. So now that I'm, like, cosplaying Mango tomorrow, I'm like, oh man, should I, like, get her, like, a little cupcake or something? Like, make a little happy birthday video in advance for her? Because I won't be able to cosplay her on Halloween, because I, like, obviously I have this year's Halloween cosplay. I'm doing Spampton Neo. So yeah, I was like, oh man, maybe I should, like, run to the store tomorrow morning and, like, get her a little, like, happy you're almost 1 year old cupcake or something. It would be kind of cute. Because, yeah, my Mango cosplay is, like, she's my darling, precious. Toy Freddy and Toy Bonnie is a fake character. I mean, those are both great. You just got here. Hi. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I will say, I've been streaming here for about an hour. I was streaming on YouTube for the hour before that, so I'll probably be heading out soon. But yeah, I don't want to, like, leave too quickly, because I haven't streamed in so long. Like, I haven't streamed in, like, 6 weeks or something. I mean, that being said, like, yeah, like, as I was just saying, I will be streaming tomorrow, same time, in my Mango cosplay. The only thing that's kind of funny about the Mango cosplay, like, Circus Baby might look really high maintenance, and she is. She is actually the one that takes me the longest to put on, mostly because of the makeup. Usually takes me about, like, 5 hours to get this cosplay on. That being said, though, she is much easier to stream in. My Mango cosplay, like, if any of y'all tune in tomorrow and you want to laugh at me watching me struggle, feel free. It is pretty funny. I only have one eye in the cosplay. It has a vanity contact in, so my vision is super blurry, and I also have fake teeth, so I talk really funny. So it's like, it's gonna be an hour of me tomorrow, just, like, trying to, like, read the chat, like, and, like, also, like, talking kind of like this. But that's okay, because my Mango cosplay is kind of, like, weirdly adorable, so it's fine. She gets a pass. But yeah, I'm excited for that one, because I haven't done either of these cosplays, Mango and Circus Baby, since Dragon Con, like, a month ago, so I'm looking forward to that again. You love the fan. Isn't it cute? I was worried the noise might be, like, annoying some people, but so far it seems okay. Thank you so much for all the follows. Like, I feel like every time I look at the chat, I see people following, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, thank you. I haven't been getting, like, any followers lately, so I'm just like, really appreciate it. When I try to do a puppet, I actually have thought about that, because, like, the thing is, like, these cosplays take me a really long time to make. Like, Circus Baby I spent 7 months on. Mangle was like 3 or 4 months. And the thing with Puppet is I feel like I could, like, make a Puppet cosplay, like, quicker while working on something more complicated. So, like, if I did, like, a full-blown, like, animatronic cosplay that's taking me months to make, like, I feel like I could do, like, a Puppet cosplay, like, as, like, a, I don't know, like, an appetizer? That sounds terrible. That's an awful way to put it. But you know what I mean. Like, just, yeah. Oh, sorry. I keep stepping on, there's, like, cables all over the floor, and I keep stepping on them, and they sound weird. But, yeah, so I have been thinking about, because I love the Puppet aesthetic. Like, I am, like, I'm kind of an elderly mall goth, IRL, so, any of that kind of, like, Tim Burton-y aesthetic I'm always, like, super into, so... Definitely thought about it. I work at a lot of conventions, and I always see a lot of Puppet cosplayers walking around. I'm always, like, a little, like, envious. I'm like, man, I want to do that. That looks cool. So, yeah, there's, like, a really good chance, like, a Puppet cosplay will probably happen at some point. Oh, thank you so much, Minori. Thank you. Oh, man, y'all are so nice. I need to get paid for this? Oh, yeah. I opened a Patreon a few weeks ago, but it's been, like, such a fail so far. And I'm not saying that with, like, any, like, malice. I'm just, like, I mean, I've worked in the art scene for years, so, like, I kind of expected that. Yeah, like, I have, like, 30,000 followers here, 20,000 on Instagram, 5,000 on YouTube. And then I was, like, putting out stuff about the Patreon, and, like, oh my gosh, like, only a few people joined. Like, I think I only have, like, 3 paid patrons or something. I was like, geez. Well, okay. But it's alright. I have a lot of people following my Patreon for free, though, and I love that, too. I love y'all, like, following me anywhere, any place. I'm just like, heck yeah. So, oh, thank you so much for the roses. Thank you. Trying to see your name. Naro? I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if y'all want to, like, find me on Patreon, like, you can absolutely follow for free. Like, a lot of people, like, I tell them I have a Patreon, they're like, oh, I can't pay, and I'm like, you don't have to. It's fine. But yeah, I have it under the name, like, Jamie's Junkyard Circus, I think. I don't know what's up with the SEO. It's very hard to find lately. I'm hoping, like, as I post more on it, it'll become more searchable. I don't know. But yeah, like, you can join there if you want to pay. I'm trying to, like, make the new, like, I'm trying to take advantage of, like, all the opportunities it has. So it's, like, making extra videos for the, like, paid tiers, like, sharing stuff that I don't share elsewhere. I want to make it worth everyone's while. But yeah, like, it's new. I guess we'll see where it takes us. I'm excited about that. I've never been good at, like, advertising myself. It's funny that I'm, like, doing a Spampton cosplay now, because I'm actually, like, not able to be like that. Like, I'm not someone who can, like, pop out of a dumpster and then, like, tell everyone, like, hey, follow me. I'm just, like, I don't know. I show up and I, like, dress up and I make art and I do stuff, and then I just, like, hope that people are into it, and that's, like, the best I can do. I keep, like, whacking this thing. Oh, thank you so much, Kojo. You have Elizabeth fictive? Oh, that's awesome. I have an Elizabeth cosplay. I haven't busted it out in a while. I kind of, like, messed up the wig, and I need to get a new wig. But I'm hoping to do it soon, because I was making some really cool, like Elizabeth Circus Baby, like, transition videos, and I haven't done them in a while, because, like, yeah, I kind of need to get a new Elizabeth wig, but soon. I haven't done, like, any transition videos in general in a while, and I really should. I'm going to be filming some new Mangle videos tomorrow, so I think I might make some videos that are, like, gonna be made for transitions down the line. Cause I acting cute, you know, aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a very, I don't know, I always do cosplays where it's like, I try to, like, toe the line between, like, it's like a redesign, but it's still, like, kind of canon accurate in its own way, if that makes sense. I don't know, I try to, like, kind of do, like, a combo of the two. That this isn't as viral as it should be. Oh, yeah. My reach lately is so bad. I don't know. Like, the Mangle cosplay that I'll be streaming in tomorrow, like, it used to be that, like, I would never get less than 1,000 views on any Mangle videos, and, like, lately, like, she doesn't even hit 1,000 views, and I'm like, oh, crap. Like, uh-oh, I'm in my flop era. So, but it's okay, like, you know, these things happen. I feel like it's all very cyclical. Oh, thank you so much, sorry, I missed I missed part of the name, but thank you so much for the roses. Thank you. Yeah, I especially appreciate, the roses and stuff, because, yeah, like I said, I've definitely been in my flop era, but, yeah, I feel like it's normal, right, like, I think all content creators, whether they're big or small, or just sort of starting out like me, you just, yeah, you have your, like, your highs, but the highs always have to have the lows to go with them. TikTok likes to keep you humble, you know? I've noticed. Especially, well, I'll say YouTube is actually a lot worse. Like, I feel like when I go into a flop era, I've only been on YouTube for like 7 or 8 months or something, but like when I flop on YouTube, it's like, whoa, like, I just can't even, like, I had some videos on YouTube recently that, like, they did just fine here on TikTok and Instagram, and then, like, on YouTube, they would get, like, 50 views or something, and I was like, So, I don't know. I don't understand all these algorithms. They're all very confusing. You gotta head out? Yeah, I should be heading out, too. I've been here for, over an hour, which is usually about how long I tend to stream, but yeah, I will be back same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. CST, so that's Central Time. I'm a Chicago gal. Fight me. I was kidding. I feel like we have like that weird reputation of like, yeah, it's not true. I'm actually useless in a fight. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow at the same time, doing my Mango cosplay, which is very fun. She is my, I don't know what the term would be. She's my magnum opus. I don't know. That sounds weird. She's great. So yeah, I will be peacing out. But yeah, if you like this cosplay, I do hope that you can join the stream tomorrow for Mangle. She's a blast. You'll love her, trust me. So yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. We passed 20,000 likes. That's amazing. Y'all are so nice. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Thank you all so much.